Pinto, another senior cardiologist of the country and a renowned personality. Apart from a doctor, of course, is a multi-talented personality also. So it's a great honor to have Dr. Brian Pinto, who is again a co-founder of this Revive Foundation. I welcome Dr. Kinjal over here, who's been again an instrumental in this project of the Revive CPR App, with a lot of inputs which he has given to us. And as a co-founder of this, we welcome Dr. Kinjal, and he's the national convener of this CPR awareness in our country. So welcome. I welcome Dr. Dr. Manju Sinha over here for again as the co-founder of this Revive CPR App. And again, an instrumental in contributing immense when we had discussed about this particular projects of this CPR app. We also have Dr. Aditya Kapoor from SGPJ Lucknow, Head of Department of Cardiology, who is joining us virtually, and he will be conveying his message to the virtual platform. So with this, I welcome you all, and I hand over to Dr. Kinjal to take over the proceedings. Over to you, ma'am.
सडन कार्डियक अरेस्ट से जाने हैं। हम और आप मिलकर इनमें से हजारों जानें बचा सकते हैं। पर कैसे? डाउनलोड करें रिवाइव CPR ऐप, जिसको देश के रिनाउंड कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट के सहयोग से डेवलप किया गया है, और हाल में पहली बार आप इससे रियल टाइम में अपने निकटतम AED लोकेशंस को भी देख सकते हैं। रिवाइव CPR ऐप में जरूरत पड़ने पर 108 कॉलिंग की भी सुविधा है। आज ही डाउनलोड करें रिवाइव CPR ऐप।
Namaste, hi, I'm Raju, the ambassador for the CPR campaign 2024.
नमस्कार, मैं हूँ अजय।
मेरा नाम है डॉक्टर यश लोखंडवाला।
I'm Dr. Manju Sinha.
I'm Professor Aditya Kapoor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kinjal Goel.
And remember, the Revive CPR app is there to guide you through every step. It's simple, effective, and right about it.
आपके नजदीक में कौन सा AED है, ये भी ये ऐप आपको बताएगा।
So download this app now, completely free of cost on iOS or Android.
इसलिए आगे आइए, ये ऐप को इस्तेमाल कीजिए और जान बचाने में हमारी मदद कीजिए।
Download the Revive CPR app on your iOS or Android device today and be prepared to be a hero when it happens.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I can't tell you how exciting this moment is for all of us at Revive Health Foundation. We have been planning and thinking and dreaming of an app for so long that to see it come alive and to see it in your phones is truly a dream come true. Let me introduce you once again to the remarkable team that has made this possible. I've had the privilege of working with visionaries like Dr. Yash Lokhandwala, Dr. Manju Sinha, Dr. Brian Pinto, Dr. Aditya Kapoor, and we have brainstormed every little thing into this app. I hope when you download the app, you find it simple, easy, and effective to use. The app is not just an app. For us, it's a movement, because this is not where it stops. This is just the beginning. You will notice that every few months there will be updates on your app. So remember to keep updating it. There are new features coming in. It is something which is starting off small, but believe me, in the next few months, this is something which every Indian will have in their phones. Because this yeah. So why is this so urgent? Why are we doing it at this pace right now? I'm sure everybody has recently noticed an increase in sudden cardiac deaths. Sudden cardiac arrest is all over the news. Although the media has been reporting cardiac arrest and heart attack as the same thing, eventually as the day goes by, you will understand how cardiac arrest and heart attack are different. You know, we lose almost 15 lakh lives because of sudden cardiac arrest. And there was a very beautiful thing that I learned from Dr. Mohan Agashe, a very eminent psychiatrist who was attending one of our events. He said, don't look at the number of deaths. It makes you feel like you're part of a losing war. Look at everybody who survived And think of that one person that you personally know who had a cardiac arrest and did not get CPR. When we start narrowing it down, we start believing that we can all make a difference. People ask me, what can I do? It's such a large problem. How can I address it alone? That's when I tell them, look at us. We are not a team of 500 people. We started off as a team of 5, increased to a team of more than 98 doctors around the country. And this is not just cardiologists. The anesthesia departments have been so immensely helpful to us. Dr. Manju herself is an anesthetist. Everybody can make a difference. The war is not lost. It is just beginning, and we are going to make a difference soon. In fact, the statistics say that only 1.3 to 9.8% people in India receive CPR after cardiac arrest. Across the world, the numbers are as high as 62%. We have a long, long way to go, but we are already starting on the right way. Let me introduce you to the app now. The small salient features which make this app the most user-friendly app that you will ever use. It provides step-by-step guidance. If you notice in the app, it will ask you if you have experienced a sudden collapse in somebody in front of you. It will tell you how to identify a cardiac arrest. It will also teach you step-by-step CPR so that you know that somebody is guiding you. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a layperson, anybody can use this app. It's absolutely simple to use. There's a one-touch emergency call feature. You will notice that any app will inform you that you must call an ambulance now. In fact, even Apple Health tells you, reach out to your medical emergency room. This app gives you a one-touch button. The minute you touch it, the phone gets connected to an ambulance. It also helps us find an AED. Now, why is this important? There are many apps which explain CPR, there are many apps which tell you what to do. But when it comes to finding an AED, there have been instances when there's an AED right next door, but nobody knows about it. In fact, in Pune itself, we asked people, do you know where the next AED is? People didn't know. In a radius of 1 kilometer, there were 4 AEDs installed by different organizations, but nobody knew about them. In fact, in the police headquarters, we had a new AED installed, and the new commissioner had no idea there was an AED in the building. So this app will help you identify the AED and show you where it is located. As time goes by, we are requesting people to start putting in data of an AED that they install. Once you put in that data, it will be verified from our end, and that data will also be live on the app. There is also a volunteer support system. The app has already started with the volunteer support. If you click on the volunteer support, a volunteer who is trained in CPR in your vicinity will get a notification. If he or she is able, they will come and help you immediately. Again, this will improve as we start asking people to register. You can already do it right now. If you know CPR, you must register as a volunteer so that in case there is an emergency near you, at least you can go there and help out. So why this app? People say you've been doing trainings, you all have been working with government officials, you all are working with police. Why do we need technology? We have more than 1 million active SIM cards in India. What better way to reach out to maximum masses than put it in your pocket? It's very important that all of us have something handy in case of emergency. You can't go around asking people, you can't make a phone call to a doctor, you can't get that support. And everybody, I'm sure all of you here brought your phones, right? Somebody forgot something at home, but phones are all with you. So this is your superpower. That's why the app has to be in your phone. There's also something which struck me before I started speaking. There are such eminent cardiologists, such senior doctors sitting in front of you. I'm a health psychologist. So why have I taken the podium to talk about CPR today? Because this is bystander CPR. You don't need to be a doctor, you don't need to be a trained nurse to perform CPR. Not only have I learned it, I have been teaching it. I have been running a national campaign for CPR despite not being a medical doctor. So I am living proof that you can step up. You don't need to be in the medical community. Learn CPR and spread the message.
मैं संगीता ग्रीन पार्क से मैं कुछ दिन पहले वॉक कर रही थी वॉक करते हुए मैं गिर गई थी तो मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स मेरे साथ ही जो वॉक कर रही थी उन्होंने मेरी छाती दबाई CPR किया और उसके बाद डॉक्टर विनोद सिन्हा जो हमारे ग्रीन पार्क में ही रहते हैं तो उन्होंने भी हमारा CPR किया, मेरी छाती दबाई और उन्होंने नेक्स्ट डे मुझे हॉस्पिटल लेके गए और नेक्स्ट डे मुझे उस टाइम मुझे हॉस्पिटल लेके गए और नेक्स्ट डे मुझे होश आया। तो ये 2 महीने पहले हमारे ग्रीन पार्क में कैंप भी लगा हुआ था जो डॉक्टर विनोद सिंगला ने ही लगाया था। उन्होंने CPR सबको सिखाया था, उसी की वजह से मैं बच पाई। तो मैं यही चाहती हूँ कि सभी लोग CPR सीखें, उसका फ़ायदा उठाएं, ताकि आप लोगों को भी भगवान ना करे किसी को कोई ऐसी दिक्कत आती है तो अपना सेफ्टी अपने आप से कुछ तो हम कर पाए। धन्यवाद।
This is the reason we are all here. Each success story has the power to become a snowball story. We need to collect, we need to emphasize the success rather than the failures. Let's start changing the narrative. If the press, if the media carries more success stories, we all feel more empowered as a country that we can make a difference. And believe me, there are success stories. We will be hearing more of these as the time goes by. This is more important than hearing about where somebody did not get the timely CPR. So this is Dr. Vinod Singla, and this is his success story. Congratulations to him. Moving ahead, we have also been able to harness a lot of celebrity support in the last 2 years. Earlier, this was a purely medical endeavor. We were trying to get doctors, we were trying to get all paramedics involved. But Bollywood has stepped in a very beautiful way. We've had Bollywood actors, we've had sports personalities. You can see some of them on screen. We've had everyone from just pause this.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं अजय देवगन। आपने हाल ही में कितनी बार सुना होगा कि किसी की मृत्यु अचानक कार्डियक अरेस्ट से हो गई। अगर कभी आपके सामने कोई अचानक कोलैप्स हो जाए या बेहोश हो जाए तो सबसे पहले आप चेक कीजिए कि वो सांस ले रहे हैं या नहीं। अगर उनकी सांस बंद है और वो रिस्पॉन्स नहीं दे रहे हैं तो ये एक कार्डियक अरेस्ट है। अब आपको क्या करना चाहिए? सबसे पहले नजदीकी हॉस्पिटल में फोन करें और एक कार्डियक एम्बुलेंस बुलवा लें। अगर भीड़ जमा हो गई है तो बोलिए कि आपको CPR आता है और सबसे मदद की रिक्वेस्ट करें। उस व्यक्ति को एक हार्ड सरफेस पे लेटाएं। अगर आसपास कहीं AED मशीन हो तो मंगवा दें। अब आप जल्द से जल्द इस पोजीशन में आकर अपने हाथ ऐसे जोड़ें। पेशेंट के चेस्ट के बीचों बीच कंप्रेशन शुरू करें। आपका यही कंप्रेशन उनके खून को ब्रेन तक पहुंचाने का काम करेगा। याद रहे, कंप्रेशन 100 या 120 बार प्रति मिनट की स्पीड से करें। हर बार छाती को 2 इंच तक दबाएं और ऊपर आने दें। अगर AED मशीन आ जाए तो उसे चालू करें और पैड्स को पेशेंट पर लगाएं। मशीन के इंस्ट्रक्शंस को सुनें।
No one should touch the patient.
और शॉक दें।
Shock supplied.
ये मशीन गलत शॉक नहीं दे सकती। आप चिंता ना करें, पेशेंट को नुकसान नहीं होगा। एम्बुलेंस के आने तक CPR चालू रखिए। अगर पेशेंट को होश आ जाए तो CPR देना रोक दें। हमारे देश में रोज कितनी जानें कार्डियक अरेस्ट से जा रही है। CPR से अगर इनमें से कुछ जाने भी बच जाए तो और क्या चाहिए? इससे बड़ा पुण्य क्या हो सकता है? नमस्कार।
Content on social media, and social media numbers matter. We've noticed that people are starting to talk now. People automatically have started approaching us and saying, I want to learn CPR, what can I do? It's that no matter how large our sessions are, no matter how many people we train online, offline, we really can't reach everybody in India, right? So we need a system. How do we get this system in place? If we put it into the education system, let's say after standard 10, every child has to give a 5-mark exam on CPR. Wouldn't that be effective enough? Then we'll have a whole generation which is trained in CPR. There are some countries which have made it mandatory to give a CPR exam for a driver's license. Again, it's very simple. It's a controlled environment. Everybody at 18 has to go for a test. You might as well learn CPR. Also make a mandate for builders. We have been speaking about RERA, we have been talking to CREDAI. If as an association builders come together and if they have to have an AED for a certain number of flats that they sell, it can be an offense if they don't put the AED there, right? So unless we make it mandatory like helmets, nobody is going to listen. Till we said wear helmets for your safety, nobody wore helmets. But the minute we said you have a 200 or 500 rupee fine, there are helmets everywhere. So we need to put a fine on not having an AED. Gyms, parks, so simple. These are places, especially gyms. People are paying to be in gyms. They're paying hefty fees for them. It's so easy to collect a fund and put one AED in the gym. One session for all the instructors in CPR, because these are intense exercises. People are likely to get a cardiac arrest and they can be saved. So this also should be a mandate. Well, let me tell you about the journey that Revive Heart has had so far. We have trained more than 5 lakhs? 5 lakhs. We've trained more than 5 lakhs. It's very difficult really to put a number to this because there are sessions happening all over the country in large numbers. And it is so heartwarming to see so many doctors have just taken off with the campaign. Nobody is taking a beat to even stop and think, should I do it? There are sessions happening in police stations, there are sessions happening on railway stations, there are sessions happening in schools. So Revive Heart Foundation has come a very long way from being consolidated in Mumbai to now being a national campaign.